Hey everybody, welcome to this episode recap of Ultimate Spider-Man Season 1, Episode 8, Back in Black. Now, if you know Spider-Man, and even if you've seen some previous episodes, you probably know what's gonna happen. But I'm gonna tell you anyway. This episode starts up with Spider-Man being sick. Sniffling, having a cold, being kind of gross. Even smacking a door in Aunt May's face, so that he can still hide his identity. But, he has the flu. Well, just like me. Then we cut to a scene where a robo-dragon attacks. It's a huge-ass machine, and Spidey sees it on TV, but before he can even act on it, a black-suited Spider-Man shows up and kicks the robot's ass. Peter's like, "What? That's not me." Obviously. And he gets kind of, jealous. He goes to talk to Fury and the team, and they're speculating about the origin.
What's his story?
Brought here from the cosmic reaches of the universe with his faithful space blob Dupe. He is a powerful force for good, dedicated to truth, justice, and peace for all mankind.
And there's also this kind of weird Simon Says thing on the table, but just forget about that. Next we see the robot dragon attack again, and the black-suited Spider-Man is all over him, but this time our red and blue Spidey is waiting for them, and he wants to talk to the black-suited Spider-Man. He's like, "Yo, we need to talk. What's going on? You're kind of, stealing my gig." But the black-suited Spider-Man doesn't want anything to do with red and blue Spidey. And they, well, I wouldn't say fight it out, but there's a little chase, and red and blue Spidey gets humiliated. Aww. Then we cut back to the school, where his friends are kind of making fun of Spider-Man. Peter Spider-Man. Like, haha, you couldn't even catch him, and you look like a fool, and blah blah blah. And Spidey was already sick, and now he feels even worse. And then Harry Osborn wants to talk to him. They go to the men's room, nothing kinky, and Harry Osborn reveals a secret.
What is that? Harry? No! Yes.
So, Harry Osborn is the new Venom. Who saw that coming? Not me. Meanwhile, Old Man Osborn, Norman Osborn, his dad, and Doc Ock are trying to figure out who this new Spider-Man is, because they do see the resemblance between the Venom units they created and the one that's on the street now. So they want to find out who this guy is, and it turns out that they were the ones sending the dragon robots. They're Doc Ock's creation. They're just trying to test out, the limits of this new Spider-Man. When the new Spider-Man battles this giant-ass robot again, he sort of loses it. The fans of the new Spider-Man, they try to take his picture, and then you sort of see a smile in his face, through the mask. And they're like, "What's going on?" And then he totally flips out. And Harry Osborn turns into Venom. Dun dun dun. The real Venom. The big one, the muscled one. Now Spidey, of course, wants to save his friend. And they duke it out. And the fight scene is once again pretty awesome. It's well done. Only they sort of delete the background. I guess it's due to cost of animation or something, I don't know. They fight on a black-yellow background. But anyway, the fight scene looks pretty cool. And Spider-Man manages to get Harry out by electrocuting the Venom symbiote twice. And then he saves Harry. So, good for him. Yay. Now Doc Ock, who has seen all of the fighting, knows that Harry was the new Venom. But he decides not to tell Norman Osborn. I don't know why yet, but we'll figure it out in later episodes, I guess. Well, Spidey reports back to Nick Fury, and he tells about the battle. It goes like, kablooey, kablammy, and I did this, and I did that, and boom. He's like all hyped up. Nick Fury is, "I know you're hiding something from me, Spider-Man. I just know it." Spidey's like, no, nothing's going on. And he reports back to the rest of his team, who are all now sick. They're all coughing and doing stuff. And they blame Spider-Man for it, and that's kind of the end joke of the episode. So that wraps it up for episode 8. Well, there were some definitely good parts in this. I mean, I didn't see coming that Harry would be the new Venom. I mean, I know there was a piece of symbiote in his house, but still, that was pretty cool. And the what moment was definitely, with great power comes great responsibility speech. And then Harry Osborn has his own version of it.
You know what they say, and I can't believe I've actually pegged this forward. But with great power, there must also come great responsibility. You know what I mean?
That's not what I've been told.
Remember, son, you're an Osborn. A name that carries great power, and with great power can come great reward.
So that was pretty cool. And there were also some funny moments in it.
I want to see the competition squashed like a bug on a car windshield.
So all in all, it was a pretty good episode. I'm definitely liking how the show is going now. So let's just see if they can keep it up. In the next episode, that will be episode 9. And I will put this video up really soon. Thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next one. Till then, latest.